Hey guys, welcome to our call today. Thank you so much for jumping on with us, and eager, obviously, always to hear how you are feeling about augmented reality. What are you hearing when you demo the product to people? What are they saying? Can we address any barriers you may feel that you're having? I definitely every other week that we get on this call, I want to empower you. I want to help you feel very confident in what you are saying, how you're presenting. I just came back from a 2-day conference in Los Angeles where augmented reality was the shining star of the entire conference. Even Honda was there representing for a supplier diversity program, and they were lit. Eyes were wide and smiles were wide and faces were bright, and it was exciting. I actually challenged a couple of people. I said, okay, well, when you're done, at the end of this conference, could you please let me know if this is not the coolest thing that you've seen while you're here? And some people came back and they're like, you're right, augmented reality is by far the coolest thing that we ever saw. There's about 300 people. There were small business owners, there were government entities. We went down to a veterans in business conference because we are veteran owned, we are a minority owned, we are also considered a disadvantaged business enterprise. And so if you needed to ever share that with somebody and make them feel good about who they are indeed supporting in the end, REVEALiO is built by veterans in business and women-led tech, and we are the minority in all those categories. And so you got to feel good about that, because we aren't just coming from money. We are driven for more of the heart reasons why augmented reality is such a cool technology. It does indeed act as a portal to bridge humans, can either through long distance or just provide more of a robust user experience when you're out and about demonstrating who you are and what you can do. Or we even discussed over the weekend a lot of different use case scenarios with different industries, like in construction, how augmented reality is being utilized in construction. From the point of architecture and design and creation, you can actually have your blueprints come alive with a 3D model using augmented reality, see all the insides, the outsides, and actually turn it and interact with that 3D model, which is really quite nice for visibility and understanding and vision building. And then on top of that, when it comes to surveying, we're seeing that surveyors are using augmented reality to help them with their measurements, and with using heads-up displays or just using iPads. We're also seeing that on the construction site, inspectors are starting to use an augmented reality to be able to identify whether or not everything is up to spec, it is indeed being built the way it's supposed to. Just if you're using a heads-up display like a HoloLens, you can actually look at one point and then look to another point and have it measure automatically for you. Not only can you do all of that instantly just through your eyes and pointing, having the software recognize where you're looking, but somebody else back at the office, even in another state or even in another country, can be looking through your eyes essentially and seeing what you're seeing. And so it could be highly collaborative. So it really does have the power to be able to enhance and increase efficiencies and productivity through different aspects of the job. So that's just construction. But we talked to Honda about how they can utilize it just even on the showroom floor, allowing customers to hold up a device or have a HoloLens on site, and they can look at different cars on the showroom floor and be able to just swipe left or swipe right and change the color of the car, change the interior if they want to see what it's going to look like if it's leather versus cloth seats, and adding different functionalities, actually opening the door of the car virtually as they're viewing it through the augmented reality lens. So much power, so much power. Again, REVEALiO is built and designed in a way that it's super simple. I call it the scratch and sniff of AR, because it really is the simplest form of augmented reality that we can present to average Joe business owners so that they don't feel that it's too techy for them. We even have older 80, 90-year-olds that are utilizing this technology, whether it be greeting cards or making book covers come alive because they're proud authors and they want to go out and they want to share their works with people and help them understand the value that they can provide. So there's a lot of use cases. I know Nancy's on the call with us today, and I really appreciate her being here. She's got a particular vision of how she's going to be taking it. And, you know, that's exactly what we want to do is we want to help you, help better understand how you can take it into your industry and just really shock and awe as you go and build influence, but also really help others and benefit them by getting them to see the value of using augmented reality now rather than waiting until everybody's using it. You have an opportunity right now. We have a competitive advantage. In fact, there's one guy that really was established. He's in the real estate space, real estate investment space, and he said he wasn't even going to come to our booth because he saw that we just provide software solutions and he didn't feel like he needed software solutions. So I said, well, hey, are you interested in seeing something really cool? And he's like, oh, okay, show me what you got. So I showed him just a simple business card coming alive, and all of a sudden his face lit up, his brain lit up. He says, okay, now that's not what I was expecting. And he said he wants to utilize it because it is a differentiator. And that's what most businesses are looking for, something that's going to set them apart. Just as a differentiator, he's like, I'm in. So that was using the REVEALiO AR marketing tool that most of you are aware of that we are providing now for only $27 a month. Right now, it's a limited time offer. So I really hope that you would jump on that and get your friends and family or anybody that's in business, anybody that's looking for work. You can make resumes come alive. You can make, if you're an artist, you can have your business card be a visual representation of your work. There's just so much we can do with it. So those are just a little bit of kind of a catch up on what we did this weekend and what we're hearing from people. Is there any questions, Nancy, that you're having that you'd like to ask? That and keep in mind you're being recorded, so you can hopefully empower and enlighten others as well. So are some of the questions that you have.
Yeah, I do. I have a question about competition. So I know you certainly say we have a competitive advantage here with REVEALiO, but are there any other companies that you've come across that are doing something similar?
So there are other companies that are doing something similar, but not exactly the same, obviously. Similar being that there are competitors who are just simply making a photograph come alive. But from what I understand, it doesn't provide you anything else other than just a video coming alive on top of a photograph. No call to action buttons necessarily, no back-end access, no ability to change out that content on a regular basis, which is what REVEALiO does provide. So yes, there's competitors in that space, and that's, from what I understand, is very affordable. And then we have bigger competitors that really are doing some phenomenal things, and I'm so excited that to just see other people in the space doing phenomenal things. But they're very large and they don't work with small businesses as a full service agency like REVEALiO does. So you have to spend upwards of $13,000 to get a human on the phone to talk to you about your project. So in that case, REVEALiO is very unique. One of the things that I was interviewed by Kevin Harrington, the original shark from Shark Tank on ABC's hit show Shark Tank. And he said he loved the fact that we were providing business owners a differentiator, the ability to differentiate themselves without having to break their bank. So luckily, I mean, that's another thing that made us shine really bright at this conference this last weekend, is that we're not saying, hey, this is what we can do for you, plunk down $20,000 and we'll build it for you. We've already built it. We've already spent our money building it as a tool so that we can provide it as a service for you for only $27 a month. And that's where people started smiling. So again, I'm hoping that if you are a customer, you're out there utilizing it and making yourself look really, really good in the eyes of anybody new that you're meeting. Second, if you're an affiliate, please use this time, this opportunity at this low price point to go out there and say, this is a no-brainer, guys, you should be doing this. And of course, using your affiliate link to get them to place those orders so that you're reaping a little bit of the reward along the way. So
I can add a little bit to that, Nancy. Part of my job was to go out and see what the competition, what was out there. And I did a huge search on every keyword I could think of. Very, very few companies even popped up, and none of them were at the price point we offer. They were, like what Michelle said, you'd have to start out with at least a couple grand just to get in the door. So this is definitely for people to try. I mean, at this price point, there's no reason why people would not try this.
The other question I got a lot this weekend was, oh, so is that like a year contract? And I'm like, no, it's now a month-to-month contract, $27, no contract, cancel anytime. Of course, now that we've lowered the price point like that, we're not offering 500 printed business cards like we were in the past as part of the order. However, I am working on partnerships with printing companies, and I've got a partnership already established in which they're willing to even throw in 50 cards for free.
Cool.
And then you can also order more from them if you'd like. But so I'm working on building partnerships for our customers so that we can at least offer you a really, really, really good rate for printed business cards. But, you know, we definitely want to keep the price as low as we can so that we can get more people. When they see it, they get excited. In the past, they see it, they get excited, they find out, oh, it was going to be a couple $100 for a year, and they're like, oh, okay, well, you know. So now we're hearing it's a lot. Oh, they're like, oh my gosh, oh, that's so doable. Oh, wow, oh, that's great. So this is a new price point. We're trying it out. There is a $100 setup fee per reveal. And when I say reveal, I mean like we got a front end image, we've got a back end video. When we connect those two together along with some call to action buttons, that is a reveal. So that is a $100 setup fee per reveal, but it's only $27 a month, no matter how many reveals you have in your account. And you get 1,000 streams or views of that card coming alive per calendar month. If you start going over that 1,000 views per month, you can either pay the overage charge, which is 10 cents per additional view over, or you can upgrade to the next tier, which is 10,000 views per calendar month for $87 a month. But at that point, we feel like you've already had a chance to test the waters. And if you're thriving and you're doing great, then $87 a month is like a drop in a bucket if you're doing really well. So So that's kind of the new thing we wanted to share with y'all, hoping to empower you to help others shine bright like diamond and get people excited. Is there any other questions that you have, Nancy?
There was one that just crossed my mind. I'm trying to remember what it is. It'll come to me. Let me think about it. I was just thinking about how, you know, I'm going to a company event, a company conference, and I think there's a possibility that I could kind of do a little sneak preview, right, and let publishers know that this is in the works. But having not even taken it to Ron yet, you know, I've got that balance to try to deal with of whether or not it's useful to kind of leak it to the possibility of them being able to add this right to their clients, and then and maybe that's a good thing to do to kind of generate some excitement around it, and they'll all go to the CEO and say, we want this. So that's maybe that there's a good reason to do it for just that.
So let me kind of help the those viewers that are watching the replay of this understand what you're saying, because Nancy has come to me. She's got a really big client she wants to pitch to, really big, and there's potential of utilizing it, just for instance, in a magazine type setting where she wants to present it to the master company that puts the magazine out. But within the magazine, obviously, there's all kinds of opportunities for advertisers to get in there, and the company can upsell these advertisements that come alive. And then there are different distributors regionally for this catalog. And so each one of them could become affiliates somehow with this system and all could be reaping financial reward month after month after month as these advertisers continue to pay to have their advertisements come alive. But she's going to an event and we don't have, so here's the thing. If you are going to pitch to a big client and you would like Corporate REVEALiO to help you create some stellar examples, I will work with you on that. So come to us and ask. We will do an assessment, see if it's something that we don't already have an existing example for. If we don't, we'll be more than happy to put the effort into helping create an example for that industry, because as you know, this technology can be utilized in every single industry. It's just going to be utilized perhaps a little differently. And what we need to do is help cast vision by providing visual examples so that they don't stumble and struggle with trying to get it in their head. It's amazing how I could show somebody my business card, it comes alive. I'm thinking, well, they should understand that this could come alive on anything, but they saw a business card example, so for some reason they're still stuck in the fact that they need to use it as a business card example. So we're working on creating more content that we can show. So we're going to create an advertisement coming alive for the magazine to understand and go, ding, bright light, oh, wow, they're going to say. And so Nancy's saying, do I hold off until we have that example? Because I'm going to be at an event and I can show people the AR. But she's talking about perhaps staying away from the biggest fish and just showing all of the littler fish.
Mhm.
The littler fish tell the big fish, yes, we want this. Then maybe the bigger fish will pay more attention.
Right.
So I personally think the little fish would be a good place to start, because even if it's not related to the magazine, the little fish are probably
just for their own personal business.
or a differentiator for themselves anyway. And if they start playing in the space and using their own, say, business card, book cover, or whatever promotional material that they do pass out, then they're going to be more of an advocate for it anyway. And at $27 a month, it's like, you cancel anytime, what's the risk, right? So
I know, I wish I had had more time, of course, going up to this, I'm trying to launch a magazine, so it's been pretty busy, but I wish I'd had more time to get my card ready so that I could show them my card instead of Sue's card.
yeah, I mean, REVEALiO, guys, if you're interested to know how quickly we can turn a business card augmentation around, we call them a reveal when we go two together. We can turn it around within maybe 48 hours if you brought to us everything that we need ready to go. So don't feel like this has to be a production. It's really not. It is, you can just do a selfie style video, even just introducing yourself, that elevator pitch thing that everybody works on. What can you say about you, who you are, what you do, and the value you offer within 30 seconds, 45 seconds. And then just tell them to tap on a certain button to learn more. Hopefully you have a website up. If you do, you just lead them to your website. And then bada boom, you've got a REVEALiO. So it really doesn't have to be rocket science. And if you need us to assist you with your front end image, like if you need us to create a business card for you because maybe you have one, but it doesn't necessarily have a photo of you, you'd like to put a photo of you on there, we can whip that up pretty quickly too. So, and
then isn't it often, it looks like that it would be useful to take an image right from the video to make the reveal on the card, because then it kind of melds right into the video, right?
Yes, if you're really, we do this for our Christmas cards. We actually took a picture of us, and then we took video of us from that exact same perspective. And so the photo on the Christmas card looks like it literally comes alive, rather than having it be completely different looking.
I like that look.
But it doesn't have to be that way. It's just some people like to be more creative in that way, and that's fine. Definitely, it's great when you're able to get more creative. Mm-hmm. But either way, it's effective and it shines bright, and people can walk away with your info, and So I mean, Nancy, it's Thursday. I don't know what you're leaving really soon, but let me know. Let me know what I can do to help you. I'm totally willing to help you shine bright like a diamond. That's why we're here, and that's why we're doing these calls. We want you to shine bright, and we want you to be successful.
Mm-hmm. The other question I had was on Carta. So you're using this back-end software right now to manage affiliate relationships. Mm-hmm. And then do you think that would also be useful as an affiliate who then has affiliates under them to also manage their relationships with those affiliates?
Are you talking about outside of REVEALiO? Is somebody else using an affiliate program?
No, just the affiliates under me, let's say, if I want to be able to manage and see data on all of those. Yeah,
so some of the frustrations that we're having is that Kartra is fairly limited, and just so you are aware, REVEALiO is building a 3.0 version. We've been 1.0 for all this time, and 3.0 is coming very soon. I just heard from our development team that we are up and running in testing phase. Yay! So all the screens have been built, all the functionality is being built. And the next step after we get just that basic step going is we're going to build out a new affiliate program. And here's where it gets really exciting. Right now on Kartra, we're forced to have you all have different links for our different products. Like we have a basic plan, we have a pro plan, we have an enterprise plan. And then we also, if you didn't know, we offer video services. We offer a done with you video production package, and then we also offer video editing services. So say you have been to a lot of events and you want, or you have video footage of your product or service in operations, and you'd like to utilize that in your REVEALiO video. You just need somebody to help you edit that in. We can do that for you. And then we also do captions. So sometimes what I recommend for businesses that are utilizing this and they do a lot of networking is, rather than just have your head there be talking the whole 30 to 45, 60 seconds, have text show up on the screen so that people can read what you're saying if they aren't able to hear you, because sometimes in loud environments they can't hear you. So we do offer those services as well, which are all commissionable as an affiliate. Yay! So anyway, on Kartra, you have to have a link, a separate link for all of those different products. Right now, we're using the Choose Plan page, which kind of helps filter them down for you so that you only need to offer that one to actually purchase the REVEALiO. And then the video services are offered as an upsell in their cart, so that was the way we handle that. But on the new system that we're building, REVEALiO Membership 3.0, you're going to have one link for all products, one link to send out to build your JV team. So with REVEALiO, we have a 2-tier affiliate program. You are able to send that one link and get people to sign up under you. Just only one link. So that's going to be a beautiful thing. So that's going to be the next phase. After we get the actual operations of the membership built, which is where we're at right now, then we're going to be building the affiliate program. And then after that, we're going to be building our distributor program. Ta-da! That's going to be the real big bee's knees. There will be a licensing fee with the distributor program, because we are indeed allowing you to act as if it's your technology that you're selling. You become the storefront, and people purchase it through you, and then you just have a wholesale type of relationship with us, and you act as a reseller. So that actually can become more of an actual business for those of you who really see the value of REVEALiO and wanting to set that up as part of like a side business. So that's coming probably, hopefully towards the end of first quarter of 2019. Very excited about these new things coming down the pike. That's going to make it easy. It's going to be super easy, the process of getting people to join your affiliate team. And as a distributor, you'd be able to have your own affiliate program within that module, so that you can actually have it be fed the commissions all the way down, all like however deep long your affiliate goes.
This affiliate software will replace Kartra, basically.
Kartra is going to go bye-bye as soon as we can. Right now, that is what we have, and we're working with it. It has pros, it has cons. Yeah, so that is what we're working with right now. So stay on that until we tell you otherwise. Share those links. You have a JV link on Kartra. Your JV link is the one you'd want to send to somebody to sign them up under you. Otherwise, you would have a product link which you'd want to send to them to actually make a sale. There's a difference in Kartra. You've got a product link, and then you've got a JV link. And if you need help getting those links, you just need to sign into your Kartra account, go to promotions, and you'll be able to go down to any of your products. And when you click on that product with the little link icon, you'll get a pop-up, you'll get a product link for that product, and then to the right of it, you'll get a JV link.
Right.
So
I saw
hopefully that's clear.
Good.
All right. Is there any other questions? Kathy, do you have any questions?
Well, I did, but you answered them about the membership app and the distribution model, the distributor model.
Awesome.
That's when it was going to happen, and well, you updated me.
So Nancy, do you have any other questions?
Not right now, no. Thank you.
Okay, so I wanted to share a little bit more about what I'm hearing in the space of augmented reality, because I'm always being fed new data, and I'm eager to see how other companies are using augmented reality to be useful. Even virtual reality, I like to follow that very closely because it's a close cousin to augmented reality. And I just heard that Walmart is incorporating virtual reality in their training for their new employees.
Wow.
And I just love the fact that bigger companies, or even any small companies, I just love when I see people grabbing hold of innovation. We have REVEALiO started up an initiative at the beginning of 2018 called Tech with Heart. because we're all about utilizing technology to enhance human connection rather than allow technology to replace our need for one another. Because some of us are seeing that, right? Especially with artificial intelligence. It can feel very invasive. It can feel very cold when companies are using AI in a way that it feels as though they're just trying to replace having to have a human make a call or have a human do outreach on the internet or chatbots and stuff. Sometimes it's very helpful, but sometimes it's a little off-putting. So last month, and I try to interview a professional every month and get them to share with you a little bit about how they're using technology to enhance their business and get their clients to connect in a way that's very unique and different. Last month we interviewed Melinda Lee, who is a speech coach, and she's using virtual reality to help business owners or new people who want to learn how to speak, because being able to speak and present your business well, or get people to relate to why your business is going to be so useful and helpful, or get them to relate to you as a leader, is incredibly powerful. And so she's using VR, virtual reality, to help people overcome their fear of public speaking. So they put on the virtual reality like goggles and they're presented, and she can control the size of the audience in the room. I don't know if you know how different it is to talk in front of a group of thousands versus of like 20, or even more intimately. It almost gets really more nerve-wracking when you're presenting to only a few people.
It's virtual Toastmasters.
Yeah, exactly. But they're able to control those environments with the different programs, and it's helping people given a chance to practice without like major repercussions if they screw up badly. But I just love innovation. I love to see people innovating. I've heard the quote, "If you're not innovating, you're dying," and that is true. We see companies that are struggling. I know JCPenney's is struggling, Sears is struggling, and Toys R Us recently went out of business. And these are humongous corporations. And you got to ask yourself, well, why couldn't they see the shift that was starting to happen back when eBay first came out and was starting to be so successful? Amazon saw it. Amazon did something about it. And now look at where Amazon is positioned. Luckily, Walmart's just doing some really innovative things to stay in competition, and they're one of Amazon's biggest competitors as far as I can see. But look at what's happening. It's good to pay attention, and that's why I suggest, if you're not already on our bi-weekly newsletter, if you're not already following us on Facebook, we have a group called REVEALiO Innovative Software Solutions. It's a group. We post in that group 3 times a week innovative, disruptive marketing techniques that you need to know about, that what's happening out there. Because if you can stay abreast on just a little bit of this, it can actually cause your wheels to start going and saying, what could I be doing that's going to make it a better experience for the end user, a better experience for clients who walk into my store? How can I engage them in fresh, edgy, different ways? Augmented reality, guys, that is a good one for augmented reality, to provide an engaging user experience that will get people to say, oh, wow, you got to go check out that place, blah, 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 because they've got this thing, blah, 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 got it going on. I don't know, they've turned their whole store into a treasure hunt place where you can go and find your, like, make it a game. If you can provide more of a game, a fun way for users to engage your product or your service or even you, it's good to be innovative. And that's what we want to help you with, is constantly be feeding you quality information that's going to help you stand out, shine bright, build rapport, and get people raving about you, get people purchasing from you, and then telling all their friends about you and bringing more work and business to you. So please join our resources so that you don't have to be the one having to take time out of your life to go and read up all of the stuff. Let us feed it to you fairly regularly so that you're at least clued in. Does that sound good? Yeah. So REVEALiO also, when we went to this conference this last weekend, this Veterans in Business Conference, it was like our debut of saying that, hey, we're no longer just an augmented reality video marketing tool, which is what we've been focusing on for the last couple of years. We are now a full-on software development solutions company. So if you need any assistance on your business, our new motto is, we make your business come alive. So if you need help with anything from making your website a lot more like, hey, you know, we can help you hone in on what your message is. If you need us to take a look at that, we can help you with SEO. That's very basic stuff. But if you need any assistance, like making your existing systems talk to one another, like you've got maybe an e-commerce software that's not talking correctly to your CRM, or you have a need to just, you know, improve on some of those systems, please know that that is something that we can help you with. Okay. And then if you need a mobile app for any particular reason, or if you know somebody who would like to have a mobile app built, but they just don't know where to go or who to trust, we are trustworthy. We really care about people, and we will be affordable. We're not necessarily going to be the cheapest, but we're not going to be the most expensive, but we're an innovative. We'll always take an innovative approach when we build anything for you, because we tend to hang out on the emerging technology stuff. So we're always abreast as to what's going on there. Good. And so if you're interested in anything with AI, AR, or VR, so that's augmented reality, virtual reality, we can also assist with that. So we're very excited to be announcing that we're in this bigger space now of software development. You, as an affiliate, can make commissions on any of those types of sales as well. So that's much bigger money. So if you are an affiliate and have not received our How to Sell REVEALiO guide, it lists in there all your compensation plans, all the different services, the software development stuff that I just spoke about, the commissions you're able to make on all that. Just shoot me an email at mcalloway@revealio.com, or if it's super easy, info@revealio.com, and send me an email. Cool. Other than that, I'm trying to think of what else I wanted to share with you that I've heard in the AR, VR space. I just think it's so important for us to always be figuring out how to make it useful, how to make it added value for the end user, and it needs to be all about them, really. Every time you're doing anything marketing related or even talking about your product or service, you need to flip it in a way that helps them understand what's in it for them, you know, and make it more about them and not so much all about you, but how what you can do is really going to be helpful for them. So, that's what I wanted to say. Okay. When you are shining bright like a diamond using REVEALiO out there in the field, when I say field, networking, trade shows, meeting people, after you demonstrate who you are and what you do through the capacity of the REVEALiO app, and they get all excited, they're like, whoa, I've never seen anything like that before, and they start talking to you. Before they walk away, try really hard to collect their information so that you can then turn around and reach back out to them. Now, I don't have one with me real quick, but I am a true believer that if you really want to make somebody feel valued, you send them a card. If you really want to work with somebody because you felt so much synergy, or you feel like they are the ideal client, just sending them an email isn't probably going to sit as high on their remembering factor than sending them something like a greeting card. It was great to meet you card. I look forward to doing business with you card. Do a Facebook search and find out who they are, if they have pets or children. Maybe you can grab a photo off of their Facebook account and put it on the card that you're going to send out to them. And I have a company that I use a lot, and it makes it so easy to send cards, and it's called Send Out Cards. And it allows you to upload like a list of people that you've met in an Excel file, and you can send them all the same card. You just simply make it so that it's somewhat generic, but it makes them feel very valued. But the neat thing about REVEALiO is you can actually make those cards come alive with a personal message from you. So that is a double whammy win, because greeting cards have a 100% open rate. Think about that. When you receive a card in the mail, you'll open it. Mm-hmm. So think about how you want to come across to people. Do you want to come across a little bit more special than you already did when they first met you. You showed them your business card comes alive. Now you could potentially be sending them a greeting card that comes alive. So when I send this out to you, I'll let you all know. I'll give you the link to send out cards if you're interested in doing that. The holidays are coming up. Think about this. You can make your Christmas cards come alive.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. So we can help you with that. We're happy to help you with that. We want you to build rapport. We want you to shine bright. So with that, if there's no other questions, we can go ahead and put an end to the call. Any other questions? Nancy, do you have any questions on the Christmas card concept? The whole idea?
No, it sounds good. I'd like to see the site send out cards.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for joining the call. And Kathy, thank you so much for joining the call and helping us out here. For those of you who have not met Kathy yet, she is our REVEALiO's new operations manager. And if you have any,
Me too.
you want to say anything about anything? Do you want to say hi to the people?
Hi. I'm happy to be a part of the team.
And she's going to assist you with anything.
I'm here to assist. I'm on the care@revealio.com. I'll be answering emails and with questions and concerns you may have.
Absolutely. So we're excited to have her on board, and we're here for you. And like I mentioned with Nancy, we're going to be working on a very custom example for one of her bigger clients. We are willing to even meet you and do webinars with you if you have an audience that you would like to have them hear from the founder of this new cool technology. I would be willing to schedule a webinar with you. And if you're an affiliate, I will be promoting your affiliate link at the end of that call so that you can build more sales that way. And then we record that so you can repurpose it on your social media. We can repurpose it on your website. So just think about lots of different ways. I'm here to assist you, provide you more content and training, and we'll do this every 2 weeks. So thanks for joining us today. And for those of you who are watching the replay, hey, thanks for checking us out, and shoot us any questions you have at info@revealio.com or care@revealio.com. We'll take care of you, okay? All right, God bless.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.